Welcome back to VanderzoneMC Let's Play Minecraft episode 15. This one we're getting right into rescuing the Allays. Is it Allays or Allays? Then we will see if I can get the farmer villager trading properly, adding a mini passive mob farm, and also starting the iron farm. So it's a busy one this episode. I'm very low on iron. Let's get started. We're starting off at this tower. What are these called? Can't remember. Just as we were about to head into rescuing the Allays, we were actually attacked by this protective polar bear. I thought they were nice and passive, but apparently if they've got a baby polar bear there, they are not. Sorry, polar bear. Alright, gear saved. Now we'll heal up and try again. Hopefully don't get attacked by any other random polar bears. Well, it seems that I was so excited about capturing these Allays that I forgot to press record. But we did get them out of the cage. I'm lost for words today. And now we have to try and move them away from this tower. Uh-oh, creeper. Oh, the creeper actually missed me for once, but I will go and collect the... Oh, didn't get the LA, which is lucky. Cheeky creeper. And this guy's still following me. Leave me alone. I just want to get out here and then try and get rid of that gear. We'll get it all into the chest again. Probably should have set our spawn point a bit closer. And the LAs keep breaking these leads all the time. Alright, now the night is over, and hopefully all the drama of the Allay capturing. You stay here, Allay, on the fence. And then we will bring you back to the base. Alright, hopefully they stay on these leads. I will stay behind just in case. Either a spare lead or two. So the Wandering Trader is actually good for something. Leads. I'll just stay back here in case the leads break. It's gonna break. Or it already did break. Oh, there he is. We have to kind of play tag all the way back to the base here. What do Allays actually do? I think you give them an item, and then they find more of that item for you. Is that right? I'm not sure. Hopefully they don't despawn if you kind of leave them for too long. I'm not sure why, but we did decide to just leave them in the secret base on the hill here. But it is actually not a great base for them as they keep getting stuck in a tree. They seem to just fly out the window and go up in the leaves. So we'll have to find somewhere else to put them, I think. Just going to leave them in the starter house until we build some sort of humane enclosure for them. If you let them off the lead and give them an item, do they just stay with you like cats and other pets? I'll probably have to look that up. Hopefully they stay here in the starter house for a bit until we figure out what to do with them. Yep, you can see them from the window. Anyway, back over to this farmer guy here. He seems to be producing nothing at the moment. So I thought maybe if I added some kind of hopper minecart, and then he'll need a villager to trade with. I think that that is how you can grab the items that he produces from the farm. So I think you just have to add a rail and a hopper minecart here maybe. Yes, and then we just need to move a villager to this side somehow and protect him from the random zombies that are around. And he will hopefully trade... Does he trade wheat or seeds? Or I'm not really sure what they trade with them. But it'll be a nice passive farm, I think. Now grab one of these annoying villagers that have not very good trades. I think this mason one had pretty average trades, so he can go and live over here. If I can get him across this stream somehow. Will he go in there under the trapdoor? Probably have to cover it in dirt just to make sure. Go into your new house. Come on, it's getting dark. Into the house. Alright, he's in. Now I guess we just leave him there and see what this other guy gives him. What is in the chest? Ooh, 19. Really, does he trade bread? How does he have 19 bread? Does he make his own bread there somehow? I thought he would trade crops and seeds, but yeah, okay. Bread is good too. Not that bread is hard to get, but... So I was wanting to build some kind of mob farm, but I didn't really research it very well. So I kind of thought I would just put a really small passive mob farm up on this hill here. So just clearing out this section here just for a bit of a path up the hill. So we can walk around past the storage system and then hopefully it'll sit up on the hill and make some sort of, well, passive mobs or mob grinding or something, just so I can get some extra items while I'm sitting arranging my storage area. That was my thumb clicking. So we have kind of this windy path up the hill now. Hopefully this will be far enough away from other things to still be able to produce some sort of mobs. But we'll see. Start off with double chest and hoppers into that double chest. And then I think we'll just add some sort of fire here, just so it can still hopefully collect the items being AFK. It does seem to still collect the items even through the fire. They don't seem to burn up, which is good. And just starting the base of this, I probably won't put all of this on video, as it's fairly basic build, just kind of going around the edge, bit of stair there and a hopper, and try and make it look nice with some wood. Hopefully this wood doesn't burn from the fires. Keeping in with the theme with the other buildings. I like to alternate bricks, kind of make it look kind of cool. And I used to do all these just in cobblestone, they look terrible. And this is basically the farm. I think I made this actually too complicated, this one. You can actually just do it with 4 corners, which is a lot easier. This one has actually extra water streams, which is kind of a pain. I just want to test here and make sure that the light level is still low in there. And I think because I made it actually too low, that light is going to be a problem with this one. So I might actually have to rebuild this, which is a bit sad. But I have a better design in this one anyway, so yeah, all that light there is going to stop all the mobs from spawning. Only in the edges I think they'll spawn here. So all those middle columns are kind of a waste, which is annoying. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to forget about that farm for now and move on to a iron farm. This one actually needs a 20 by 20 kind of flat area and just has to be away from other villages. I saw this actually built in a short the other day by Voltrox, I think. And it just looks like a really, really simple iron farm, which is awesome because you don't have to build a whole bunch of water streams or anything. It's very simple, just a 20 by 20 area that you flatten out, and then you just put the villagers in the middle, and then the iron golems kind of spawn on top of them. So you just need a 5 by 4, is it? Or a 5 by 3? No, 5 by 3 hole, and then just a couple of blocks down, and then to add beds, and the half slab and move 2 villagers in there and then kind of breed them up till you have 5 villagers. And then you hide them in the hole. And then I'm just going to put fence around there for now so we can breed the villagers while we're in there. And then the golem should just spawn on the top, which will be good. Moving villagers is always a pain. But we have our 2 here and we can use these for breeding now, I think. So just chuck a fence around the edge. And this is your new home down in this villager hole. Testing out the parkour again. I don't know why I'm throwing glass in the air. Maybe it's very late at night. Anyway, back to the pumpkin farm. We're adding another level. I'm going to have so many pumpkins that I'm not actually going to bother even harvesting them, I think. That's what usually happens. But then I lose all my gear. And the pumpkins come in very handy because of the villager trade. You can kind of get back all your gear really quickly then. Well, most of the gear anyway. Especially when I start exploring the nether a bit more. Those turtles don't seem to be laying, well, they don't seem to be hatching for some reason. Not really sure about turtle eggs either. Alright, nearly placed all these million blocks of dirt here. And all of the new pumpkin seeds are in. So we should have another new layer of pumpkin farm here. Which is extra good for trades. Usually get a stack of pumpkins from each row. So that should be 4 stacks once they're all grown. So I thought I'd also just see what enchants I could get on these librarians. This one we actually got a mending. It did take quite a lot of placements though, as it always does, I suppose. And then this one we got Unbreaking 3. So we've got Unbreaking 3 and a mending villager, which is good. So I'll leave you with these villagers. Once we have 5, we should be good to go with the rest of this farm. And this is the end of the episode. So I'll leave you with the villagers sitting out in the fresh air before they're confined to their new farm area. If you're still watching, thanks for staying, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, if you have any build ideas or any other comments on the video, just make sure you let me know in the comments below.